The Alberta government is suing itself because it just occurred to them that Alberta's energy retailers can vacate their contracts if the government does things that makes these contracts unprofitable. Now, it's a bit of a convoluted mess. I'm going to try my best to explain it as simply as I can. In Alberta, in the year 2000, under the former PC government, a regulation was brought in that said that power companies could get out of their long-term contracts if the contracts became unprofitable as a result of the government making a change to policy. Now, this regulation has been on the books for 16 years, and it should have come as no surprise to the NDP. But apparently the NDP never considered it once. And now that the NDP has brought in the carbon tax and doubled the tax on coal-fired electricity, the energy companies are indeed giving the government notice that they will dump their long-term contracts. Because, surprise, surprise, taxes upon taxes have this pesky habit of making business unprofitable. File this under things socialists just don't understand. So the government is suing the government so that they can change this regulation and change the contracts with the power companies after the fact. The NDP government is taking itself to court, arguing that the former PCs should have brought in this regulation as a bill before the legislature, which of course is a terrible argument considering the PCs had a majority in the legislature in the year 2000, and even if the regulation was introduced as a bill, it would have easily passed. But this is a stupid argument for another reason. It's a hypocrite's argument. The NDP passed Bill 6, their farm safety bill, farm unionization bill, and wrote in regulation after the fact, just like the PCs did with their energy deregulation law. But this is where it gets funny. The NDP are saying they are suing the government to save you money, claiming the canceled contracts will cost the taxpayer $2 billion. Is anyone out there dumb enough to believe that they're trying to save you money? The NDP are just trying to save face because they didn't know the existing regulations when they drafted their climate leadership strategy. So the NDP are painting this as some sort of brave and ingenious act. They're standing up for Alberta energy customers. This isn't the case. The NDP are just trying to fix a mess they created that they weren't smart enough to realize was there. And it's going to cost millions of dollars in legal bills to sort this all out. And the last thing the NDP are trying to do is trying to save us money on electricity bills. The cost of the early phase-out of coal contracts is estimated by some to be at $11 billion. So even if the NDP are saving $2 billion, there's still $9 billion in the hole on their energy policy. And that even doesn't touch the pesky skyrocketing costs in our electricity bills as we begin to phase out coal. The companies are following the law. The NDP just can't. So like typical socialists, if the rules don't work, change the rules. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.